Welcome back everyone to phillipcarterxoffIcial, where I post more about menswear, men's style, men's lifestyle, men's skincare, and of course, perfumery. Everyone, please excuse my absence as I was terribly sick the last week. I had this horrible flu bug that's been going around here, and as you all know, we are starting to transition from a winter into spring, or in my case, winter to summer, and it's just been a disaster as I had a flu and I had a cold at the same time. And if you can't tell, I still have a stuffy nose and I'm still trying to recover. I haven't made a full recovery, but I wanted to post this video for you guys because I know that I am behind schedule, and we all know that time is money and money is time. So this one is for you guys, and thank you so much for your patience. But in today's video, we have an amazing list of 5 fragrances for any gentleman's collection. These are very mature, classic, dapper, sartorial, and these fragrances are just absolutely lovely to smell. As always, trust me, because I have amazing taste, everyone. But just before we continue, if you haven't subscribed, first of all, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. When you subscribe, it helps me to create content at a faster pace, but I need you guys to comment, like, and subscribe. Once you are subscribed, we can go ahead and get this channel monetized a lot faster so that I can start giving back to the community and give you guys free stuff, free fragrances, and a bunch of other awesome stuff down the line, and also increase quality and production of my content. But I need your help, so go ahead and do that for me, guys. Now, without a doubt, let's go ahead and continue with our list for today. Coming up at number 5 on this list is going to be coming in from the house of Clive Christian. This is C for Men Woody Leather with Oud Intense. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Guys, this is phenomenal. Now, I know that the majority of you guys who are familiar with fragrances, you guys know that this might be cutting it very close to Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford, but I do see a slight difference. Would I say it is over-exaggerated to have both of them? I think that's going to be up to your discretion, as it is kind of my job to have both fragrances, as I do kind of do this for a living. I review fragrances, but I will say this: either one would suffice. If you have Clive Christian's Woody Sea Leather, this is a good option, and if you have Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather, that's also a good option. I think for the majority of people who are watching this video, I would say just go with the one that is discounted the heaviest, as in which one is the cheaper option amongst the both, because they are pretty pricey. They have a hefty price tag between the both of them, but this is lovely. I love the combination of leather, saffron, and also mandarin orange within this fragrance, and you also do get some hints of tobacco in here. I will say that Clive Christian's Woody Sea Leather has more of a smoky and ashy dry down, and it does smell a little bit more luxurious in regards to the opening in comparison to Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. Now, both of these are amazing options, either if it's Woody Sea Leather with Oud Intense by Clive Christian, or if it's Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. They're phenomenal options. They both get the job done, and they are just really, really regal smelling. Me personally, I kind of do go more for a Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford, simply because I like that rawness and that edgy component that Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford has. But this is phenomenal. An amazing option for anyone who likes leather fragrances. This does say masculine, but it does have some sweetness to it because of that saffron that's in here and that mandarin combination. But nonetheless, lovely, lovely, lovely in comparison to other leather fragrances like my signature scent, Queer Intense by Guerlain, or if you're familiar with Leatherize by DS and Durga. Those two fragrances, so Queer Intense by Guerlain and Leatherize by DS and Durga, go a lot more in regards to the deep end of leather fragrances. So this one is a little bit more redacted. It's a little bit more restricted, but nonetheless, beautiful, phenomenal. And let's go ahead and spray this in the air so that you guys get an accurate impression of the pressurized atomizer. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3. And let's do one more. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, guys. I do recommend this as a blind buy if you like leather heavy fragrances. If you don't, chances are you're not going to like this. But there is a lot of sweetness around this. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. I love Clive Christian, but wallet permitting, I will be buying more once I get there in regards to profits. But do check this one out, guys. Once again, this is C for Men Woody Leather with Oud Intense by Clive Christian. Okay, coming in at number 4 on this list is going to be coming in from the House of Chanel, and this is Platinum Egoiste. Classic, absolutely classic, guys. What does this smell like? This smells like a very refined, sophisticated gentleman wearing a suit in the spring or in the summertime, or just in general. As I always say, wear your fragrances what? Unapologetically. That is correct, my friends. This can be worn fall, winter, spring, autumn, summer, whatever it might be. Super versatile, very universal, very classic, very floral heavy, but it doesn't go over dominant with the florals. It doesn't smell extremely feminine. Some of the notes in this fragrance are going to be lavender, petit grain or petitgrain, geranium, clary sage, neroli, cedar, and vetiver, and a little bit more to the note breakdown, but that's the emphasis of this fragrance. Very classic smelling, very beautiful. I do see a lot of sprezzatura behind this fragrance, if I may. So it does smell very sophisticated, very sartorial as well. And it does fit the prerequisites of a classic, mature, masculine man. Super sexy. I would say for the age demography, this is going to be a little bit more directed for men like myself, younger guys like myself between the ages of 25, 26 and above. Because again, it does have a little bit more of that Chanel DNA, a lot more of a classic perfumery approach with Chanel Platinum Egoiste as it is to be found within the DNA of Chanel fragrances, but absolutely wonderful of a choice, guys. You cannot go wrong with Chanel Platinum Egoiste. And let's go ahead and spray this fragrance in the air so that you guys get an impression of the pressurized atomizer. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, that is just so clean. So clean. This is a freshly showered man. This is a well-groomed man. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely. I cannot recommend this more than enough. What more can be said that hasn't been said already, my friends? But do check this one out. Unfortunately, performance isn't as beast mode, and this might cater more for a spring and summer wear, but nonetheless, wear your fragrances. What? Unapologetically, that is correct. But regardless, everyone, if you haven't sampled this or if you haven't tried this one out in general, please do try this one out. Phenomenal. Once again, from the House of Chanel, this is Platinum Egoiste. Okay, coming in at number 3 on this list is going to be coming in from the House of Giorgio Armani from the Acqua di Gio collection. This is Acqua di Gio PARFUM. Without a doubt. Yes. This is a wonderful option for masculine, mature, classy men. This is so good, guys. Very versatile in my opinion. You can wear this any season, any day, any time. Absolutely, without a doubt, 100%. What does this smell like? Some of the notes in this fragrance are going to be aquatic or marine notes, bergamot, lavender, clary sage, and geranium. So with all the fragrances in the Acqua di Gio collection, first of all, I think any option is an amazing option, and this is revered to be a lovely option for those of you who like the DNA within the Acqua di Gio collection line. What's the DNA? It's very herbal, herbaceous, camphorous, incense, and smoky. So that's the DNA found within the Acqua di Gio collection or the Acqua di Gio line. And these fragrances are undeniably masculine. This is for the men's club. This is for us when it comes to Acqua di Gio. Phenomenal, guys. And let's go ahead and spray this in air so that you guys get an accurate impression of the atomizer. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous. phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, my favorite, of course, is the discontinued Absolute Instinct. That one is no longer available, but this is wonderful. This is an amazing option, guys. And once again, this is from the house of Giorgio Armani from the Acqua di Gio collection. This is Acqua di Gio Parfum. All right, coming in at number 2 on this list is going to be coming in from the house of Creed. This is going to be Royal Oud. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, Creed fragrances are always going to smell a lot more mature, a lot more old-fashioned, a lot more classic. And that's exactly what I'm going for. This does have a certain demography. This does not say teenager. This says grown up. This says formal, extremely formal, very, very to the nines, dressed to the nines from head to toe, without a doubt. Now, does this have oud in it? No, it does not. It does have more pink pepper and musks. I would say that this fragrance is all about pink pepper, spices, and musk. It is very powdery in the air, but there is little to no oud. And I will say, although it is not officially listed in the note breakdown, there might be some rose in here that I detect under my nose, because there is a certain dry screechiness that might be coming from rose, which might give the impression that there may be oud in here. But rest assured, my friends, there is not any oud within Royal Oud by Creed, but nonetheless, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. This is a dapper fragrance nonetheless, guys, and some of the notes within the note breakdown for this fragrance is going to be, of course, the pink pepper, Sicilian bergamot, lemon, cedar, angelica, galbanum, sandalwood, agarwood, oud, and musk. But for me, it's more of a peppery and musky experience with a lot of powdery notes to it. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But nonetheless, everyone, let's go ahead and do an impression of the pressurized atomizer. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, and 3. And one more. Oh man, lovely. Absolutely lovely, guys. So classic, like champagne in a bottle. If you haven't sampled this, sample this one first, because some of you might not like this one because it is a lot more mature. If you guys are familiar with fragrances like Tom Ford's Bois Americain, where it does have that dry and pepperness to it, that's kind of what this is doing as well, but this one is a lot more stringent in regards to having qualities of brightness and this fizziness found within this fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. Once again, guys, from the house of Creed, this is Royal Oud. Okay, and finally at number 1 on this list is going to be coming in from the house of Metier, Parfumer et Gantier, or MPG for short, and this one is going to be Santal Noble. A literal orgasm. This is so beautiful. This is a perfection of a sandalwood fragrance. That's what this is. This is a heavy dosage of course, the sandalwood, as the name implies, Santal Noble. You also do get some spices. You do get some coffee notes. There are coffee notes within here as well. And then you get something a little funky as well, which is that ambergris within the opening. But that dissipates later down the line once it dries down on your skin. But without a doubt, this is the perfect definition of French perfumery class. Absolute class. Absolute quality. There are no shortcuts with Metier, Parfumer et Gantier, or MPG for short. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. The official note breakdown within this fragrance is going to be spices, incense, coffee, sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, just a dash of vanilla, castoreum, oak moss, and then that funkiness from ambergris. Officially, this is all about sandalwood and spices. What does this smell like? This smells like regality. This smells like opulence, like something very, very royal. Gorgeous. Absolutely. I can't stop saying that word gorgeous because that's what That's the absolute definition of the word gorgeous. Now, interesting enough, I found that the majority of sandalwood fragrances made by perfumers are always paired up with citruses, and for me that never really made sense. And I do understand the concept that the citrus acts as a complementary factor behind sandalwood, so it's meant to withdraw and bring out the sandalwood and enhance it. Think of it much like salted caramel ice cream, where the salt acts as a flavor enhancer for the caramel. So that's exactly what citruses do for sandalwood. But for me, it always made a lot more sense to do sandalwood and spices, or sandalwood with lactonic and milky, creamy components to really complement that factor. So if you're familiar with fragrances like Masque Milano's Lost and Alice, or if you're familiar with Piano Santal by L'Orchestre Parfums, that is an amazing fragrance incorporating a sandalwood and lactonic and creamy facets. But nonetheless, guys, MPG creates lovely fragrances, and I will be buying more from MPG. My next fragrance from the French perfumery house MPG will be Ambre Bressot, which is a lovely resinous balsamic fragrance. I absolutely fell in love with it. I sampled it, and I have to have it, guys. But come on, look at this thing. Heavy weighted bottle, and the cap has this gorgeous ruby on the cap. I hope you guys can see that, and beautiful gold ornation through the side of the cap. And of course, it has this very, very weighted cap. Nothing was spared. I mean, this is quality, absolute quality. And let's go ahead and spray this on camera so that you guys get an accurate impression of the pressurized atomizer. And this one's going to be going on my skin. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, class, absolute class, guys. And if you guys haven't checked out the presentation and the box for this, so beautiful. And if you guys haven't seen the presentation for these fragrances, absolutely high class, quality to the max. A leather wrapped box and a Bordeaux red, phenomenal. Gold and red, I'm a sucker for. So this, guys, lovely, super gorgeous. Once again, guys, coming in from the house of Métier Parfumeur et Gantier, or MPG, this is Santal Noble. All right, everyone, and that concludes this list for 5 amazing fragrances for any gentleman's collection. You cannot go wrong with this if you're looking to find something a lot more mature, a lot more sexy, a lot more classic as well. These fragrances are absolutely timeless. Everyone, if you enjoy my content, go ahead and subscribe once again, because it helps me to create content at a faster pace, but I need your help. phillipcarterxoffIcial is my social media tag on all platforms, on YouTube, of course, Instagram, TikTok, and guys, I do have a Patreon page where I am accepting donations, which will be reinvested into this channel. So if you guys want to donate, you can find the link in the description box below. Unfortunately, I'm fighting YouTube at the moment because right now they're not allowing me to use advanced features, so you can't click on it directly. You're going to have to copy and paste it, and my apologies for the inconvenience, but I do appreciate any donation that you can make for my channel. Once again, all donations will be reinvested into this channel to create more content for you guys. Once again, phillipcarterxoffIcial is going to be my Instagram tag, where I post more about menswear, men's style, men's lifestyle, men's skincare, and of course, perfumery. As always, everyone, thank you very much for watching today. phillipcarterxoffIcial out. Bye-bye for now.